Yo. Welcome back. This your boy Sage Jones, the Smart Investor, and I'm going to give you a breakdown of the trades that I took this week on Top Step and show you my wins and losses as I always do. I like to be very transparent on my wins and losses, so let you guys know that it's not always wins. I do take losses sometimes, but been very consistent. So I'm going to show you here. What we have here is my Top Step back office. As you can see, I trade futures with this broker. As you can see, my average winning trade is around $88.45, which is, to me, really isn't accurate. I'm not sure where they're getting that number from. But my win rate is 70%, which is pretty decent. Average loss $113. Let's see. My biggest winner, my best day was $443. Worst day, $411.60. Average winning day, $300. So I usually win trades in the range of $300 or more. That's typically my goal for the day with this particular account. And then, as you can see, my losing day was $235, which is pretty decent. I did not exceed my $1,000 day loss limit. Now, your overall loss limit for the $50,000 combine is $2,000. So if you hit your daily loss limit, that just means you won't lose the account. They will just cut you off for trading for 24 hours, and then the following day you'll have $1,000 threshold to hit. So you have overall $2,000 you can lose on the $50,000 combine, but overall you can lose 2,000, and daily you can lose $1,000. So I have not hit that range. I'm glad I don't hit that range. I have completed 10 trading days, winning trades, trading day 70%, which is pretty decent, pretty high there. Today I entered a trade on MQ and lost $234, but got it back. I ended up losing $234 and then regaining back to $234 over the $234. So we took our win for the day was only $23, which is cool. It's Friday. The market was doing some choppy stuff. Typically, what I'm noticing with futures is that when it gets to Friday tends to be where the resistance hits on the hourly time frame, and I will show you that from my back office of my AMP account, because that's where I find my trades. I find my trades on my MT5 on my AMP account, and then I enter my trades on NinjaTrader. So let's look. We had on the 31st, we had a win of $329. The 30th, we had a win of $348. 29th, we had a win of $9. That was a weird little day. Now, to this day, the 28th was a pretty bad day for me. And it's because I entered the trade too early. Typically, with this strategy that I use and the indicators I use, the only time you'll have a really bad day is if you make a human error where you make a choice to enter the trade way before you should enter it. And that's what I did. I entered the trade too early, knowing that I needed to wait on 2 confirmations to happen. And I skipped over those 2 confirmations because I was being a little bit cocky, because I felt like, hey, I know what I'm doing. And lo and behold, we lost $411. But it's all good. We got it all back, these days, which is cool. But overall, The worst loss that I've ever took on this account was $476. That was a pretty bad day, but that was when I first started the account. That's when I didn't understand how the contracts were calculated. Um so with that said, we are at a profit of $1,400. Overall profit and loss this week was 644. This wasn't really a great week for trading for me. I do have those weeks where I take some losses, and that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people will show all the wins, but they don't show the losses. I like to show you guys that I'm an average person. I'm not a superhero. I take trades and I lose them also. So I'm going to show you. So that's my back office for my AMP. I'm going to show you why I executed these trades this week based off on, I'm sorry, this is the back office of Top Step. I'm going to show you why I executed the trades on my AMP account with the indicators I use. So give me 1 second. All right, so this is the AMP back chart. This is where I find my trades. I execute my trades on AMP from MT5. AMP Global US is a futures broker. This is actually the back, or this is the back office or the chart on my demo account. This is where I find all my trade entries to take on Top Step. So as you can see here, this was this week. So as you can tell, this week it was completely bullish. The market was completely bullish this week on the 1 hour time frame. So what I did was I completely all week I just took buys. I didn't take any sales. I waited until I got multiple confirmations. So the very important thing that I always tell everybody is always wait for your confirmations. As you can see, I made a couple bad choices. I made a bad choice this week, not waiting for my confirmations. So what I did was this week when the SolarWind Joy was already above the 0 point here. So let me add the 0 level here. All right, so as you can see the SolarWind Joy is above the 0 point area here. So what I did was when this particular resistance or the support hit, I waited until I got a signal from my arrow indicator here bouncing off of the support, letting me know that the market was starting to go into the uptrend. Once that happened, there was a cross of my two moving averages here, and as you can tell, the moving averages are moving up. My shorter moving average, the purple one here, that one crossed above my slower moving average. So my slow moving average is 26. My fast moving average is 26. My slow moving average is 50. What I did was I waited until these crossed each other. They have to cross each other if you're basing your trades off of what the 1 hour is doing, because that's what I do. I take my trades on the 15-minute time frame based off what the 1 hour is doing. So if the 1 hour is going into the uptrend here, then I know that we're good. But I also wait until I also see pullbacks. So what I do here is once this happened, I jump down to the 15, and on the 15, this is where the entry started, right? So as soon as this hit, I got my support here. I got my entry arrow that hit. I ride this up until I get like a little bit, like maybe three or four $100, which with two contracts. taking about they like maybe 15 bars. 15 bars will get you $300 with 2 contracts. So that's what I did. Take 15 bars. Once that's out and once it's over with, I'm done for the day. I take one trade. I'm taking one trade. I don't take multiple trades. I'm taking one trade. With futures, you don't need to take multiple trades. You take your trade, you take your one trade, find your entry, let that be that. If you lose if you lose your trade that day, be done trading. Do not trade. Do not try to revenge trade where you try to get back what you lost. If you lose a trade, you just lost it. If you win the trade, you just win it. Set yourself a goal. My goal daily is in between $350 to $400. If I hit 350, 380, I'm done. If I look up and I'm at 400 or a little bit over 400, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. I'm out of the market. I'm not trying to hit home runs. I'm not trying to make $1,000 in a day. I'm not trying to do that. I can, slow and steady wins the race. If you're going to be taking one contract, then you might want to take, instead of taking 15 bars, take 30 bars, or 25 bars. Or 25 bars will get you like 250. But yeah, as you can see, from taking the 15 bars, I got to this point, and then you see the market did its pullback here, where I got an arrow entry, an arrow letting me know that the market was doing a pullback. This pullback happened. I was done for the day. The next day, this still was on the resistance. This here was still on the resistance. I mean, on the support. I wait to the next day. Boom. This is the next day. This is in the next day, right? So this is the 25th. Let me put a horizontal line there, so that way we can keep track of it. So this is the 25th, right? So when the 25th happened, this 25th. So this is 25th. 25th, I took 15 bars. Boom. This is where I got out. Then the 26th rolled around, right? 26th to this 27th, right? So this is the 27th. Excuse me. Hold on, I'm trying to find it because it's military time. So as you can tell, this is the next day. So this is that intermediate time right here when the market closes, reopens here, right? So when that happened, we're into the 26th, 27th. This is where I took my next trade. Boom. This is the next trade I take. I took this trade, got in 15 bars. 15 bars, about 10, 15 bars. I'm out. And then this is what I do daily. I take about 10, 15 bars, right? And then I wait. Now, this is when we got into the 30th and the 31st, the market started to become a little bit choppy. Now, this indicator is pretty good and precise when it starts to be coming down to the chop market being choppy. As you can see, the resistance created itself here. I wasn't thinking about this because, you know why I wasn't thinking about this? Because let's put a line here. Let's put a line right here. Okay. So I'm gonna put a horizontal line right here, right? So and a normal trader or a person would have seen this and be like, oh, the market is reversing. No, it's not, because look, the market's still in the uptrend. Excuse me. The market's still in the uptrend. The 26 and the 50 still, the 26 and the 50 are still pointing up. So the 26 is still above the 50. There's no resistance here. There's no resistance. As you can see, my resistance came today, but there's no resistance here. So why would I take this? Why would I take an entry here? I don't take an entry here. I wait until a support creates itself again. And then I wait until my arrow hits That's what I did. This was yesterday. This was the 30th, the 31st. Yeah, so this was the 31st. Um, I waited until my resistance, my support hit. Then when my next arrow came, I got in. I took 15 bars, as you can see. Look, 15 bars. This is where I got out. Boom, out. I'm not worrying about nothing else. I'm taking one trade a day, one trade. Now we're into Friday, which is today. That's the 1st of September. The market is very, very choppy here. This is where I made a bad choice, right? Because typically with any market, when you get through the week, right? So the 1 hour is depicting what's about to happen for the whole week. So if I got a resistance or a support on the 1 hour, and that resistance or support is hanging at the beginning like on Monday, I'm pretty sure that the market is going to move in that direction for the rest of the week. The market moved on MNQ, sorry. It moved in the uptrend the whole week. The whole week. All the way from Monday, it moved in the uptrend the whole week. So I didn't take any sells this week, all buys. When I got to Friday, it created its resistance point here. This is where I got bamboozled. So, which was my fault, because I know Friday tends to be the day that most of the retail sellers, traders sell off or buy off, but depending on what's going on. But most people are trying to close their positions out on Friday. They get in, close their positions out. The big boys get in, they're closing their positions out. So that which changes the market going in the other direction. So all week we were in buys. When I got to Friday, I should have knew better and got out completely. So that's why I entered here. So the market, I got played. So I had an entry here. This happened. I took this. The market was choppy. Then it dropped. And it dropped here because my resistance hit. So once my resistance hit, I'm sorry. Here it is. So the market was choppy. This is the hour. The market was choppy. When the resistance hit here, right? This is where my resistance hit. On today. This is Friday. My resistance hit. My solar wind started curving down. That was a sign that the market was changing. Then it broke completely through here. Now, when I got this confirmation that the market was changing direction on the hour time frame, I jumped out of the losing trade that I had because I had a confirmation that the market was making a change on the hour time frame. I got my confirmation. Complete change on the hour time frame. Okay, go in, and I saved myself and won back most of I lost, and then took a profit of $23, and that was done. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not taking any more trades. I closed my laptop, closed the app, turned my computer off. I was done. But yeah, this is why we got into the trades this week. Depending on what happens on Sunday when the market reopens at 6 on Sunday, we'll see what we do. Matter of fact, I don't think the market will be open this Sunday or Monday because it is a holiday. I think it's Labor Day. So with that said, it's one of the holidays. I don't keep up with the holidays, guys. So you guys know better than I am. What is September 4th? I'm not sure what September 4th is. I don't keep up with the holidays. I'm not really a holiday person. So, but depending on what the market is doing around that time, we might be in a downtrend next week, starting on Tuesday. If we're on a downtrend next week and this resistance and support, the resistance keeps holding itself, then we'll be in all trades all week. But I do want to show you what I mean about taking trades based off the support and the crosses. So as you can see here, right, I have my support, my resistance here, right? I know I keep saying support for resistance, but I got my resistance here, and then we had our resistance here. Then we had our 26 and our 50 cross. We got that arrow, the sell arrow here as a confirmation, letting us know that the market was trading, changing directions. And as you see, it went this direction for days, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. This is the 5th day right here. This is when the market did its change and went back in the other direction. And as you can see, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Then the market did what it did. It started going back in this direction. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. So it only did 3 days of going in the downtrend. This on at this period of time. But we can jump back here. The market did a cross here, did a resistance here. There was a cross on the 26 and the 50. We got our arrow here, our sell arrow here, and it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Still kept going. There was major sell-off. There was, as you can see, there was a support here, right? There was support. There was a support. But there was never a change on resistance here. So the indicator let us know that we were still going down. So what we did, we could have caught something here and went up, but like I said, always wait for the confirmation. Even though there was a support here and we got our buy arrow here, if we would have got in here, we could have got an adverse entry here at this point, and this would have rolled for maybe like 2 days. But look what happened. It went back in the other direction, right back in the other direction. That's why I said you always got to wait for your crossovers to happen. Crossover here, 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 crossover. I'm sure you guys are getting what I'm saying. And as you see, these crossovers are happening. The Solar Wind Joy is doing what it needs to do also. So it's letting you know. Crossover happened here, we're in the uptrend. Crossover happened here, we're in the downtrend. Crossover happened here, we're in the uptrend. Crossover happened here, we're in the downtrend. As you can see, Solar Wind Joy is letting you know. So this is just and there's nothing really special about this strategy. It's just a simple support and resistance strategy. If you know how to trade support and resistance, these indicators just help you find the support and resistance. That's it. That's what they do. But so that way you have to draw it on your charts. It lets you know where the support is. It lets you know where the resistance is. That way you can enter the market correctly. This works on crypto. It works on futures. It works on Forex. I have a whole Forex course. If you're interested in taking my Forex course, and if you're new to this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you found some value in this video, I have a whole Forex course that you can purchase. If you're interested in purchasing the course, the links in the bio. I do want to let you know I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a guy showing you how I'm making money trading futures and Forex and crypto. That's it. Do not take this as law. If you feel like if this is something that you're interested in and you want to take the chance in learning this skill, I'm here for you. I've put a course together with multiple strategies on how to trade. There's over 5 strategies that will get you in and out of market. There's swing trade strategies, and there's also scalping strategies, and I have a trading robot that I use. So if you're interested in any of those things, the links will be in the description of the video. And until next time, guys, stay profitable, stay focused, and well, all right. It's your boy Sage Jones, Smart Investor. I'm out.